Yeah, and so there's been so many nuggets of wisdom that you've just given to folks that are going to be listening to this. And we're emerging out of COVID. We're getting back into some sense of normalcy. Um, and so for all the folks that are going to emerge into the workforce, that are new to the workforce and building their careers and building lives, what would your advice be to the young people of our world right now?
Well, okay. Since I have four kids myself, 25 to 30, and four significant others, some married, some not yet married, I give this advice a lot, but my number one advice is really, truly pursue something that you love, that you want to do, that just generates enthusiasm. Now actually, so that's my first piece of it. That doesn't mean you don't do some things along the way that don't fit that perfectly. I mean, it's not every day it's the perfect day, so don't be naive. But I see people sometimes, some of my kids or my brothers went off in a job here and it wasn't what they loved, and they should have did what they loved, even if it would have been hard. So really, and then that's one piece of advice. I think another piece of advice, as I think about it, and we sort of talked about this earlier, every moment or every experience is a learning experience. So even if whatever you're doing isn't the greatest thing, or you don't like it as much, find the part about it that you'll learn something. I mean, I said to someone once, they said, "Oh, I'm doing this project for the third time. It's boring as hell." I said, "Fine, suck it up and do it, and just watch the manager. If your manager is good, learn what they do. If your manager is bad, learn what they do and don't do it. I mean, you'll learn something there, and just go do the work that's boring. But in the meantime, there's something to learn here." And I think that's actually important, actually, as I think about it. Because some people, "Oh, this isn't perfect. Oh, I'm not happy." Well, that's okay. Find the good in it. Find the good in it and learn from that. Now, don't do it forever if you're unhappy. I'm not saying that, but so that's probably. I mean, really pursue things that keep you interested and motivated. The other advice I'd give, this is a little bit trickier. I think it's wise to think about where you might want to be loosely. Don't be specific 10, 20, 30 years from now. Okay, I kind of want to see myself in this kind of realm doing this kind of thing. And don't say, "I want to be a CEO of a healthcare company," because that's such a hard thing. You might fail and be bumped. But say, "I want to be leadership in healthcare, making a difference in blank." You say that, you're going to make this, when you have forks in the road, you're going to know which way to go because there's a guidepost. That's what I tell all my children. And I'm going to tell my grandchildren that too. It's easier for me to say it than when to do it, but I think it's not that hard if not when you're 12, but when you're 21 to 30, start to think about that. I don't know. Those are some of the thoughts. I could go on forever with a lot of things.
That's more than enough. Thank you so much. Yeah.